We're here at Manchester City Football Club. We've just finished our roundtable session, and I'm here with Tim Jefferson from the Human Chain, who is our chairperson today. Tim, first of all, thank you very much for chairing the session today. I'd just like to ask you if you could tell us a little bit about the topics that were covered.
Today we've covered a wide range of topics around the NFC ecosystem. We've really looked at how important the customer experience is, how important it is for the commercial models to be fully fleshed out, the business cases to be worked on for all of the individual value chain players. We've had a good mixture of people here today from various parts of the ecosystems, with the financial services market, from mobile network operators, for technology providers within the financial services sector, and also some solution providers, specifically from the parking and vending machine sector. All of these people have different business drivers. They also have different technical drivers and constraints. A lot of subjects such as standards and also how people are going to make money was really the key deliverables from today. A lot of people with very different views about how they could work together. We discussed also very much about credit and debit cards and also about prepay. And that was an interesting discussion. A lot of people don't necessarily understand the new emerging market for prepay, both in plastic card format as well as on a mobile phone. And it's a very important market where they could drive revenue for the unbanked, also for the youth market, the 14 to 18-year-olds. And also interesting, a lot of discussion around today about the changing economics, trust, credit cards, and do people want to save or do they actually want to keep money as cash? But I think ultimately it came out, it's about usability.
And what do you think we could learn from the Manchester City trials?
Very interesting, very innovative. Manchester City, I think, are unique, certainly here in the United Kingdom. They've run major trials. They are a completely contactless stadium, both for access and also they want to drive more into the ancillary services such as payment, and they see the real benefits. What they're really showing is what can be done. What has to be done now is the momentum needs to be continued, and they want to spread out, and they're trying to engage with transit providers. So how do you get to the stadium? How do you get away from the stadium? Car parking and other services around the stadium. So it's around the whole sort of journey experience for the fans, not only the fans who come to the stadium, but also people who can't actually attend to the stadium.
Where do you think we can move to in the future?
There's a lot that can be done, but I think also came out of today's discussion is it's a bit like eating the elephant. You have to take practical short-term steps. There's a lot of interim technology before mobile phones become fully available, before the rollout of POS contactless terminals. These are both important elements, and you have to have both sides. But there's a lot can be done in what we call closed loop, and that was a lot of the discussion today, was that Manchester City Stadium is a closed loop type of environment whereby they're now trying to go open loop, i.e. to go out to the greater both commercial relationships and also for more usability for the actual end user themselves. It's important that stepping stones approach is taken. You can't just go big bang, and there's a lot of vested interests already. There's a lot of investment in other technologies, so it'll take some time to come to fruition. But it will be things like Manchester City Stadium type of initiatives which are going to drive it here in the northwest, but also across vertical markets. And a lot of discussion today around what could be done, for example, around football grounds and other stadia.
Thanks very much. So we'd like to thank Tim Jefferson again for chairing the session. And this is Karen Kubrin for C-ITV.